Shalom, and welcome back to another Wednesday night exhortation. It's your Ak, your bro, Zachariah Israel, and my reader for tonight is
Shalom, Brother Nazareth.
Brother Nazareth. Lord's willing, we got a beautiful exhortation for y'all tonight. It's entitled, Don't Get Comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Because there's a lot of brothers and sisters that's in this walk is very, very comfortable. All right. And I'm glad the Most High God sent that weather through here, that snow through here, that ice through here, and cold through here. Right? Especially down here in the South, because brothers get comfortable. Negroes get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Even that's not in the truth. You know, they stay comfortable. So I'm glad the Most High bring this weather through here. And they give y'all something to think about. Make you want to stay in the house a little bit. All right. When you can't get out, you really can't move around like you used to moving around. They start shutting down things. All praises to the Most High for that. Right? Don't get comfortable. Let's open it up with, you already know what we like to open it up with. Bring that out.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant. In season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort. Exhort. That's what we here for. We here to exhort you on this Wednesday night exhortation. Hump day. We halfway there. Pretty soon we'll be somewhere chilling on the Sabbath. All right. Getting our rest on, getting our worship on, getting our meditation, our prayer, all that good stuff. Right. Exhort. Just to encourage you to keep the commandments, keep moving, keep pushing, keep fighting, right? Read. With all long suffering and doctrine.
With all long suffering and doctrine. Don't get comfortable, man. A lot of y'all done got too comfortable sitting up with your feet kicked back. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Sitting up, chilling, riding around, going to the clubs, going to the events. All outside, little bonfire parties and all that. I see y'all. I see it going down my timeline. Right? But hey, we gonna unpack it tonight. Oh yeah, shouts out to Unpack Podcast. Go follow it. Follow Unpack on Facebook. Almost 50,000 followers on there. Unpack Godcast on Instagram. Doing great over there too. All praise to the Most High for that. Almost 14,000. Even on TikTok, we got about 1,500. Subscribe. Follow the Unpack Godcast. Like I said, the last video, if I'm gone away, I'm not on a platform, just know I'm working on another platform. And y'all will understand soon enough exactly what I'm doing. What we doing. All praises to the Most High God. Give me Matthew 7, verse 13. You got it. Read it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For why is
Read it from the top again.
Verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Enter ye in at the straight gate. Read.
For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
You don't want to be in that broad gate. Right? You want to go through the straight gate. Okay? You don't want to go through that wide gate. Right? You want to walk that straight and arrow path. Right? Read.
And many there be which go in thereat.
A lot of people gonna go in. Gonna fall right into that destruction. Right? Read.
Verse 14. Because straight is the gate.
Straight is the gate. You done heard grandma say, hey, boy, you better walk that straight line. Right? You better straighten up. Right? Read.
And narrow is the way.
Narrow is the way. You better walk that narrow path. Right? Read.
Which leadeth unto life.
Hey, it's going to lead you to life. Right? Read.
And few there be that find it.
A lot of people ain't going to find it. A lot of people ain't going to find it. Okay, the majority of this world gonna burn. The majority of these people gonna burn. Right? Read.
Verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
Hey, you see what Drewski just did? Y'all see what Drewski just did? Okay. He was spot on. He imitate them Christian preachers and pastors and elders. Hey, man, that's y'all. He held a mirror up to y'all community. Y'all walking around with red bottoms on, Gucci, Louis, Prada, Fendi, all this other stuff. Taking the people money. You know the brothers and sisters are struggling in the community. You know times getting hard. They living on Section 8 and subsidized housing, right? In apartments and, you know, trailers and things like that. And y'all got big old houses. You got to watch out for these false prophets, bro and sis, right? Give me Jeremiah 30:7. You got to read it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
It's a day that's coming that's not like any other day. You think about what happened. It's a day coming that you ain't never experienced, right? Read.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble coming. We all gonna feel that. Brothers and sisters in the truth, brothers and sisters out the truth. We gonna feel that Jacob's trouble. It's gonna get hard. Don't get comfortable. You better repent and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Read.
But he shall be saved out of it.
You're going to be saved out of it if you doing what? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The moral law, the civil law, the ceremonial law, the dietary law. The only law that's done away with is the law of animal sacrifice. We ain't got to go kill no animals no more, right? Because the Messiah, the black Messiah, is that lamb. All right? He shed his blood for us so we can have a chance. You understand? So you got to get right. You got to get it right. Give me Matthew 24. Start at verse 20. You got it. Read it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 20. But pray ye that your fight be not any winter.
Read that from the top again.
Verse 20. But pray ye that your fight be not any winter.
That your flight be not in the winter. It's a winter wonderland for most of this United States of America right now. It's cold outside. The Most High is making it real uncomfortable for a lot of people, for all of us, right? Electricity down, roads closed, accidents, school closed. You know, your items and things are scarce. People going on shopping frenzies. Excuse me. Okay? So you better pray that your flight don't be in winter. Why? It ain't nothing nice outside when it's 10 degrees, 20 below, 15 below, 30 below. Just think about that. We're going to get into Jacob's trouble. You know, I'm going to do a whole lesson on it, and we're going to talk about some things, right? Read it from the top again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 20. But pray ye that your flight be not any winter.
Read.
Neither on the Sabbath day.
Neither on the Sabbath day. Right? Because the Sabbath day, we're supposed to be resting. So if it's in the winter and it's on your rest day, hey, you're going to have a hard time, man, moving around. And it's going to come a time where we're going to have to move around. We're going to be like pilgrims on this earth. Right? Read.
Verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Hey, it's going to be great tribulation. Right? You ain't never seen. Read.
No, nor ever shall be.
You ain't gonna never see this again. It's gonna be that bad. Read.
Verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Ain't no flesh gonna be saved except them days be shortened. Right? Let me show you why they gonna be shortened, right? Read.
But for the elect's sake.
For who?
But for the elect's sake.
Read.
Those days shall be shortened.
So if it weren't for the elect, hey, all hell would continue to break loose. But them days gotta be short. For the elect sake. That's the brothers and the sisters, right? In this truth. the sons and daughters of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, the elect, it gotta be shortened, right? Read.
Verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not.
Don't believe it. Because there's a lot of people that's coming as false prophets, right? Read.
Verse 24. For there shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders.
Right, they're going to show you things, great signs and wonders, right? You're going to see some of them flying around. Okay? We know his harnesses on them, of course, but you're going to see some stuff, man. They're going to be really flying around. It's some witchcraft and some sorcerers and things out here, too. It's some musicians and stuff out here that can do a lot of crazy stuff, bro. Right? Read.
And so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
They gonna be so good at they tricks and stuff, man. If it was possible, they'll deceive the elect. Okay? Don't get comfortable. Don't put your guard down. Don't be too relaxed. Don't. Because soon as that happen, here come the devil. All right? Tighten up. Okay? We got to keep pushing, keep moving, and got to be uncomfortable. You brothers and sisters, especially you sisters that got to be here and got to be there and got to have this and got to have that. It's going to come a time where you're not going to be thinking about none of that junk. Right? Give me Psalms 91, start at verse 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Hey, the secret place of the Most High is these laws, statutes, and commandments. He gonna have you covered spiritually, right? Read.
Verse 2. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In him will I trust.
Gotta trust in the Most High God. Read.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Hey, we're gonna be delivered from the snares of the fowler, all the bombs and missiles. Read.
And from the noisome pestilence.
And all the sicknesses and diseases. Right? We're gonna be spared, right? Read.
Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
We're gonna be covered. Read.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
Hey, all that's going on with ICE, all that's going on with, all the wars going on, the rumors of wars, we gonna be covered. We gonna be covered. Okay, you gotta have the faith, keep the faith. And if we do lose, brothers and sisters, we'll see y'all again. You'll be risen. Okay, I hope I see you again. If something happened to me, y'all pray for me. Right? Read.
Nor for the arrow that fly by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
Read.
Nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Hey, times are coming. It's gonna get hard. A lot of destruction. Okay? Right? Don't get comfortable. Read.
Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand.
We're gonna see a lot of people die. Okay? It's gonna be a lot of people that die, man. That's gonna die when all this happen. When the trouble break out, you're gonna see a lot of blood, right? Read.
But it shall not come nigh thee.
When you're covered, the Most High gonna protect you, right? Read.
Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
The wicked is going down. And we gonna see, and hopefully I'm in that number. I keep saying we, right? Pray that the Most High God spare me and spare you all as well, right? But you'll be able to see the reward of the wicked, right? Read.
Verse 9. because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitations.
Read.
There shall no evil befall thee,
You ain't got to worry about no evil coming your way, right? Read.
neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
You ain't got to worry about no plagues coming by your dwellings. Okay? Read.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
Read.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Read.
Verse 13, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet.
All praises. Read.
Verse 14, because he hath set his love upon me.
We got to put the love of the Most High God in our hearts and minds and spirit. And the love is keeping the commandments. That's how you prove you love the Most High. Okay? You got to keep the commandments. Read.
Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble.
Hey, he going to be with us in trouble. Okay? He going to be with us in trouble. Right? Read.
I will deliver him and honor him. Verse 16, with long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
We going to make it. You got to put that in your spirit. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Pray. Fast. Don't get comfortable. You got to feel this turbulence. It's going to get a little uncomfortable. It's good. This is good for you. Okay? Give me Revelations 11, verse 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Hey, World War III is coming. You see what Trump doing. You see how gangster he is. You think these countries, these presidents and you know, all these powerful men is gonna keep letting Trump just trample all over them? You think that they're gonna keep happening? That's gonna keep happening where he just roll up in their house and disrespect them like that on their turf? That's not gonna keep happening. Would you let somebody just walk up on your territory and your turf without eventually wanting some payback? World War III is coming. Don't get comfortable. Right? Read.
Verse 15. And the seven angels sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ.
Read.
And he shall reign forever and ever.
He shall reign forever and ever. So don't get comfortable, guys. Don't get comfortable. Right? Give me 2 Esdras 15 real quick.
The book of,
2 Esdras chapter 15, start at 14.
the book of 2 Esdras in the Apocrypha, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Read.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
You see what's happening? Civil war. It's going to be a civil war, right? The Dems versus the Repubs, right? The red versus the blue. The conservative versus the Democrats. You're going to see it. The conservatives versus the liberals. That's what they call it. Liberals. Right? Read.
And swords in their hands. For there shall be seditions among men.
You gotta look at it. Back in them days, it wasn't no guns. See, they using guns right now. You see what ICE doing? They going out there killing their own people. So you know they don't give a damn about you. They just killed the nurse, man. This dude went to school, did what he's supposed to do, got the American dream, was, went by the amendments, had the right to bear arms, all that. Freedom of speech, and they still gunned him down. It's going to be a civil war, man. All right, it's coming. All right, you're going to see January 6th happen all over again, but it's going to be really bad. The insurrection, right? Read.
And invading one another.
They're going to invade one another, right? Read.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
They ain't going to care. Right? They ain't gonna give a damn what Trump say here in a minute. Cause he really just he just the puppet master. Right? It's somebody, he just a puppet. It's somebody pulling his strings too. All right? That's just a mouthpiece. Captain Kirk was their mouthpiece. All right. But it's powers that be that control all that, and they not gonna be able to, Trump ain't gonna be able to tell them to stand down pretty soon. You understand? Read.
Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
You ain't gonna be able to go into a city. All right. We already getting prepared to, dip. All right. Without saying too much. Off grid. Without saying too much. Because all these devices and things are trackers anyway. Okay? You ain't going to be able to go into a city. Why? Because you going to be hunted down. You going to have the police on you. You going to have ICE on you. You going to have the army on you. Everybody going to be on you. Right? Read.
Verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Hey, you see what's going on? City troubles, houses destroyed, people afraid. I'm seeing more Latinos, and listen, I don't really see Latinos by themselves no more, especially when they got family. I don't see our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters no more by themselves. They rolling deep. You know why? Because ICE out here. Okay? I had a customer, because, I do a little, I'm a broker too on the side. So I had a customer that I had, sold some insurance to. Right? And he just said, hey, man, I don't know, Zach, I might have to leave. I don't think I'm going to need this. This is a true story. Zachariah, I don't think I'm going to need this, man, because we might have to leave. He dropped his insurance, real talk. Because he afraid. He don't know what he going to do. He don't know, why pay that insurance if he got to leave? I think his premium was like $70-some a month. Why pay that, bro? I mean, I get it, bro. That's how bad it is out here. Okay? Continue reading.
Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Hey, you gonna get, everything is going to get to a point where if you got resources, people are gonna be running in your spot, bro. Sis, if you got resources, people gonna be running to your spot for food, water, toilet paper, canned goods, whatever. It's coming. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. All right. Give me Ezekiel 20. Give me that. Ezekiel 20. I'll start at verse 33. All right. You got it. Read it.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 20, verse 33. As I live, said the Lord God, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out will I rule over you.
Hey, this is the Most High God. This is who you better be afraid of. Okay? Don't get comfortable. We got to get ourselves right for what's to come. All right? Because in that wilderness, right? When you read about that at Judges 5 or 11, okay, we're going to have to practice the righteous rehearsal. Okay? And if you don't act right out there, you in trouble. Don't get comfortable. Right? Continue reading.
Verse 34. And I will bring you out from the people and will gather you out from the countries wherein ye are scattered with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out.
Hey, we're going to be gathered, okay, out of these countries. Okay? You going to cold, rain, sleet, snow, heat. Don't get comfortable. Brothers and sisters got to have heat. Brothers and sisters got to have AC. These the things you got comfortable with. It's going to come a time, man, you're going to have to make do with what you got and adjust, right? Read.
Verse 35. And I'll bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face.
Hey, when we dealing with Messiah, the Messiah, Yahushua, the Black Christ, he ain't gonna play with us when he plead. He ain't begging. He gonna deal with us face to face, right? Read.
Verse 36. Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, said the Lord God.
Read.
And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant.
Read.
Verse 38. And I will purge out from among you the rebels.
The rebels, you're going to be purged out. All you complainers, like we was leaving up out of Egypt, you had a lot of complainers. Okay? Just seeing the Lord bring us up out of that captivity, and we wanted to go back. We got to complaining. You know why? We was comfortable in Egypt. You got too comfortable, even though we was in captivity. Right? We were slaves, but you got comfortable with your slave quarters. You got comfortable with the food that they was feeding you. All right? We didn't want the manna that the Lord had rained down for us. We wanted the leeks and the food that the Egyptians was giving us. We a bunch of complainers. Don't get comfortable. All right? I'm glad the Most High is bringing this weather, and He gonna bring up some more things, because it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. Right? Read.
And them that transgress against me, I'll bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
We got to tighten up and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? We got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? Give me, because we running out of time. Give me Zechariah 13, verse 8 and 9.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
2/3 of this world gonna be cut off and die. 2/3 is not gonna make it. Read.
But the third shall be left therein.
Only 1/3 is gonna make it up out of here. And that's by the skin of your teeth. We scarcely gonna make it, the ones that make it, right? Read.
Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God.
So we gotta go through the fire. Fire ain't comfortable. All right. We gotta get all them impurities up out of us. And not literal fire, right? But you gonna go through some time, buddy. Cause you gotta be tried. You gotta see, the Most High need to see if you worth it. If you worthy, right? Don't get too comfortable, man. Don't get too comfortable. All right, give me Jeremiah 3:14. You know, that's what happens. You get too comfortable. And you gotta have this, you need that, you need this, you need that. You get to crying about this and that. Jeremiah 3:14. Right? You got it, read it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children.
You better turn, O backsliding children. Read.
Saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city.
One of a city?
And two of a family.
And two of a family. One of a city and two of a family. Everybody ain't gonna make it, bro, sis. The ones that ain't gonna make it, you know what they did? They got too comfortable. They didn't want to leave. They enjoy smoking, getting drunk, being whores, being whoremongers. Okay? Disrespecting their parents, breaking the Sabbath, worshiping false gods and idols. Okay? Lying, stealing, being covetous. They got comfortable. They got too comfortable. Adultery, fornication. So we're going to close it out with this. Give me Ecclesiastes 12:13. You got it. Read it.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Read that one more time.
Verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So this is the conclusion of the whole matter, right? Read.
Fear God.
Fear who?
Fear God.
Fear who?
Fear God.
Fear the Most High God, right? Read.
And keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments. Read.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man. This is what we got to be doing, brothers and sisters. Don't get comfortable. Time is short. Lord's willing, we'll see y'all next Wednesday on Wednesday night exhortation. Shalom. Shalom.
I cannot repay you with the time that I served. Every army got a reserve. It's your will if I'm on the front line or I'm teaching on the curve. Every army got a reserve. We the sons of the sea, very soon we gon' come up out this curse. Every army got a reserve. Exceeding great army, one day we gonna rule the planet Earth. Every army got a reserve. Lord, do what you choose to, however you choose to use you.